shortage of fashion sense in this group. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Look at the 76ers starting group. Joel Embiid out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Harden. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Maxey in at the 2. And Morant gets it to go. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Morant against Harden, and the layup's good off the glass.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bane looking around. Inside, here's Morant. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. Out to Morant. Brooks outside. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Here's Harden, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And it's Morant missing.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Now Embiid following the miss by Ja Morant from deep. Now Adams. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. The season series between these teams is tied at 1 apiece, and I asked him about the game plan as they try to get that second win. He said, we have guys who can go up and finish at the rim, and as long as I'm coaching, that's going to be our first option. Kevin, no bones about it. They're going to attack the front of the rim every time tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Morant. After the miss from Joel Embiid. From downtown, and Ja Morant with the 3. Morant's got 8 points. And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
He can't hit that time. Nice D from Brooks. Morant kicks to Bane. Embiid against Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside, Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Brooks with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And yes, it's good. Brooks has got his second bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Embiid inside. Adams on him. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
To the paint. And Jackson throws it down.
Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And Harden is capable of getting you a triple-double every game. His versatility is incredible.
And a wide open look for Bane. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Embiid. Here's Maxey. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Harden. The three ball. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
A historically prolific three-point shooter. This time, Harden knocks it down from the corner.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
One of the league's best scorers. Harden knows his team depends on him to help shoulder most of that offensive load.
Morant passes to Bane. They need this. No good. James Harden getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. He totaled 14 points. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia? We've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama with the 4. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Kennard.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Niang. Back to Harris. Kennard with the rebound. Swiped away. Harrell the pass to Harris. Back to Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Now the pass to Jones. It's stolen by Milton. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Milton the pass to Melton. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Good on the shot.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Milton with it, working on Jones. Wide open look. Again, Philadelphia. And here's Kennard. Passes it to Aldama. Kicks it out to Jones. back at 6. Pass to Aldama. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Milton finds Harris. And that one is good. Milton's got 8 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Season after season, it seems like Tobias Harris only proves himself more invaluable.
He's one of those glue guys. You stick him into almost any lineup and he can contribute points, rebounds, assists, whatever you need, and that's what makes him a precious commodity.
The 76ers leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the half. Milton kicks to Melton. There's the drive. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Morant with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
It's tipped. Harrell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Harrell drives in. And Harrell slams it in.
And once Harrell hits the launching pad, the defense doesn't have a lot of good options, making that jam seem unstoppable.
Brooks with no one around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Pass to Melton. Shoots the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Milton. And the rejection by Jackson. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. In the corner, Kennard with it. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Memphis making a change here. Baines checked in. 32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. It's good from long range. Baines got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
To the inside, Harris, and the layup falls. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Oh, he's got some hop. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Back to Melton. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the balls. I thank you, David. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Embiid is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Harden, and it's Tucker in at the 3, the small forward. The Grizzlies trail by 6 to the middle. Here's Jackson. Chalk up 2 there. Jackson's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Maxey passes to Harden. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Jackson has the open look. They get the rebound. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And Harden wide open. He shoots off target with his 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Morant draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Harden dishes to Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
And it's Morant missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Maxey passes to Embiid. Kicks it out to Harden. The pass to Dedmon. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harden gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges, accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Now here's Morant for 3. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Dedmon passes to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
And Morant gets it to go.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Harden against Morant. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Embiid inside. Adams defending.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harden the pass to Maxey. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's Morant going inside.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Kicks it out to Harden. Passes it to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Embiid. No good there. Adams, some nice D. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And Brooks, here we go. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outlet.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Here's Aldama, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Aldama's got 5 now.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And Harrell slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jones, no luck. Pass to Milton. In the corner, it's Melton. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second. But
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Kennard is out there with Jones. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The pass to Concho. In the corner, Kennard with it. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
He was not going to settle on that play. Harris works his way inside and does a good job of drawing the foul.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant looking around. Out to Brooks. Another shot. Harrell against Adams. In the corner, it's Payne. 5 to shoot. Jackson finds Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 20.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pop.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game. Like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Payne. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. Passes to Payne. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing. The 76ers lead. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
This is what we've come to expect from Harden. Doesn't back down from taking the important shots of the game.
Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Dedmon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden outside. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks finds Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Harden the pass to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Shots good by Dedmon.
And boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A 3 to take the lead just moments after they've given it up.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Here's Harden. That shot off. Nice D from Brooks. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. He kicks to Brooks. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. Embiid with the screen on Payne. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Morant outside. Now, here is Harden. Kicks it to Dedmon. Harden with it. It's not going to go for him. Here's Brooks. And they double up Morant. Pass to Brooks. Here's Adams, guarded by Zucker. There's Jackson with the 3. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Morant. Clock at 4. Walked again.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
There's 14 seconds left in the game. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Oh, this line is like a home away from home for Harden. He really looks relaxed and ready to shoot. The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They trail by 3. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fires from deep. Misses the 3. Deflects the pass.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And Harden, so cool under pressure. Definitely not the guy you want to send to the line.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
And the Cleveland starting five. Isaac Okoro is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Mitchell in at point. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
It's funny. We didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the three coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the parking lot.
Mobley with the block. Here's LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, right side. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Morant with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Bane. Fires, top of the key. Got it. You know, it's clear now the teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. On target from range. Morant's got 5.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Adams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Mitchell against Morant. From deep, Mobley. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Memphis leading. And they're on the break. From deep, Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Sinks the tray.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Here's Mitchell, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Puts the move on, and Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
And it's Morant off the...
Whoa, wait a second. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Now here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Mobley. Okoro on the wing. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Mobley, a screen on Moran. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Adams with the ball. Outside Bain. Outside Moran. Lets it go from deep. Outside for Brooks. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
LeVert outside. Here's Allen. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Danny Green, also Darius Garland out there. Robin Lopez out there with Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both. You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Back to Garland. Pass to Wade. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Kennard. And the 3 off target.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Now here's Garland. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lopez can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Conchar. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Conchar's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
And that's exactly how you make a statement. He pulls off a move we might not even see in the slam dunk contest.
You think he planned that one? I think it looked like he had one of those dunks that just kind of happens.
I agree.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by Cleveland. Pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Osman. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Garland. From deep. Lopez passes to Garland. And another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. And it's now only a 1-point Grizzly lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Timeout called. Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Right side Garland. And they recover it. Here's Osman. And the shot goes in. Osman's got his first 2 points.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Adams with a screen on Green. From deep, Bain fires in the triple.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bain. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
Garland for 3. Another miss by Garland.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
On the wing, Bain. Moran against Garland. Here's Bain. They get it again. The Cavs trailing. And here's Garland. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Green. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Garland, no good. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Back to Bain. Here's Aldama, guarded by Garland. Lopez on the double team. Here's Adams. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Lopez. 17 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Garland. Driving to the basket. And that comes off the assist by Green. Garland's got 6 points.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
The Cavaliers, 24. Now, let's go ahead together and get loud for the Cavaliers.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Allen. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
So both free throws good from Allen. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Aldama. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Timeout call, Memphis. Memphis leading. Inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Allen with a screen on Brooks. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Back to Allen. 5 to shoot. Aldama grabs a board. And Memphis shooting 52% from the floor so far. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
Here's Mitchell. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Steven Adams.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night.
Oh, a really deep three that time. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Jackson from deep three-point range. Mobley grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Mitchell. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half. Morant, pass to Jackson. 4-3, and Morant gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
I love the competitive fire John Morant plays with, coming right back with his own three.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Mitchell with the ball. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Morant. Takes a three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Payne, the pass to Morant. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
A line change here for Memphis. Now here's Garland. 6 points for him. And the shot goes down. Garland's got 8 points.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
From outside the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Osman's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Garland. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Green. Back to Garland. No good on the shot. Jones with some nice D. Ball stolen. Here's Osman. Now here's Garland. From the arc. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's Conchar. Memphis the rebound. Tillman. That one rolls around and rims out. Outside Garland. For the lead. And the three-pointer goes. 14 points for him. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Jones. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Green out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Cedi Osman. And it's Wade in at the four-man position.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
The Cavaliers leading. Lopez, the screen on Jones. Pass to Lopez. To the middle. That one's good from Green, and the assist by Lopez.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Substitution on the court.
And the Grizzlies shooting around 50% in the game so far. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside Garland. Three-pointer. It's another three for Cleveland.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Outside Bain. Lopez with the steal. Moran against Garland. The three. Knocks down the long J. And it's an 8-point Cleveland lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Outside Garland. Pass to Lopez. Back to Garland. Here's the three. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Green for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Lets it fly. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Cleveland has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Out to Garland. Takes a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Down low. Osman with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for three. He can't get it to go. And it's Cleveland the other way. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Garland, no good. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Morant with the slam!
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Outside Garland. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Robin Lopez.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively, and you know his team is loving it too.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
The free throw drops for Morant. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Bain. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Allen.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Allen against Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Bain. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Looks like Mitchell is in the zone, not allowing the pressure to get to him. Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Pass to LeVert. And stolen by Bain. Can't connect. And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility.
know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got Donovan Mitchell, Okoro out there with Allen. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's LeVert in at the 2 spot. Now here's Harden over Mitchell. Harden, that's good.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out. Turn the lights out.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Harden draws the double. Out left to the wing. Embiid wide open. And the 3 off target. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
You know, make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's LeVert. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Misses the 3. Harden outside, stolen by Mitchell. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Mitchell. After the made shot from Joel Embiid, LeVert finds Mitchell. Back to LeVert. Mitchell outside. And there's the drive, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Harden against LeVert. Mitchell wide open. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Maxey. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
Now, Mobley. After the missed 3 from Joel Embiid, Mobley kicks to Mitchell. LeVert against Embiid. And LeVert, here we go.
How about that authority from Mr. Karis LeVert? Go ahead, sir.
The 76ers trail by 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those 3s falling consistently. And here's Harden. Firing the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Outside, Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Dedmon in the corner. Harden the pass to Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and it's off from three-point range. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Allen. LeVert in the corner. Allen outside. Lots of room. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And Harden now, top of the key.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Harden, once again making his way to the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
5 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Shake Milton is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Niang in a power forward. The slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Harris up top, 5 on the clock. There's the feed to Harrell. Second shot opportunity. That one misses. Good D by Lopez. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to Osman. Back to Garland. Dishes to Green. Kicks it out to Garland. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Milton with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Now, here's Melton. Tight defense on him. Off on the layup. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Osman, the pass to Garland. Launches a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Out to Harris. Lopez with the steal. Pushing it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, that's the aggressiveness by Robin Lopez. He doesn't shy away from contact.
And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. An intentional foul. Replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is, fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Embiid from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Garland dishes to Lopez. Can't drop it in from the right block. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game. And Tucker slams it in.
Well, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
The wide open look here for Garland. Buries it from three-point range. Garland's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. Harden with it. Garland picks him up. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Garland for three. And another three for Cleveland.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Embiid finds Dedmon. Now Harden, guarded by Garland. Embiid, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Embiid. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Takes a step back. The three from Garland. Rebounded by Tucker. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Harden kicks to Embiid. Shoots over Mobley. Embiid, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Mitchell in the corner, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here's Embiid, and so it's Cleveland, sitting with a comfortable. Thank you, David, and whoop.
76. 26. The Cavaliers 40.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Allen is out there with Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
For 3, Mitchell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. High post, Embiid. Mobley's there. Embiid inside, covered by Mobley. Embiid, no good. To the inside, Allen. Up and in on the layup. Allen's got 5.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Embiid, the pass to Milton. To the paint, here's Niang.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Right wing. Here's Embiid. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell in the corner. The dish to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses. The 76ers trail by 13. Embiid, the pass to Niang. Up top, Embiid, defended by Allen. Embiid kicks it to Tucker. Passes it to Milton. He gets that one. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 21. Driving to the basket. And it goes down 2 points.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the 76ers. Harden comes in for Shake Milton. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Harden the pass to Embiid. He kicks to Dedmon. Back to Embiid. Harden outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the 76ers.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Baskets like this demonstrate who Caris LeVert is. This guy is a fighter.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
The deep three from Harden. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 13.
This is evidence that James Harden, from any spot on the floor, is willing to launch and makes good on that long three.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Harden kicks to Dedmon. Kicks it out to Harden. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for James Harden.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Harris dishes to Dedmon. There's the double team with Allen. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his second basket.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, you see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Tucker's checked in. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
Milton Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 4 points in the quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The drive by Green misses from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket for Milton. And there's the pass to Lopez. They kick it out to Green. The shot by Wade, wide open. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timeout called the 76ers. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. We've got Dwayne Dedman. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Garland. Outside, Green. Over to the left wing. Harris against Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. A few possessions into the fourth quarter. Just over a minute played. Here's Harden. And no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Garland looking it over. He dishes it to Green. Back to Garland. 4 on the shot clock. Over Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid. And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Well, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Outside, Maxey. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you put the ball anywhere within a 3-foot radius of the rim, and Embiid's gonna go get. And he's also coming with bad intentions.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here he goes. The wide open look here for Lopez. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
You know, sometimes that clock is winding down. The ball finds the wrong guy, but Lopez does what he needs to do and makes the shot.
They get it back. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Osman kicks to Wade. Outside, Green. Wade sets the pick for Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And the wide open shot from Green. And another three for Cleveland.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Green finds Garland. Three-pointer. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Now the 76ers with it from deep. Harden. He can't get that one. Stolen by Harden. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. On the wing, Harden. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Garland kicks to Wade. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This one was over well before the final.
starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides, and that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point.
And the slam was so good, but the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Heads up basketball, plain and simple, guys.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Morant against Harden. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
The free throw drops for Morant. Harden with it. For three. Hits a three-pointer. Harden's got his second basket on the night.
You know, very few players have the license from three-point range that Harden has, and his license has no expiration date on it.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Great D that time from Bane.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Harden. He's got 5. And it's Harden again missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Jackson finds Morant. Outside for Brooks. Gets the 3 ball to go.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Here he goes. Here's Adams. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And here's Morant outside. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Harden, the pass to Dedmon. Now here's Harris. Pass to Dedmon. Outside for Harden. Let's go with a 3. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
To the inside, Brooks. And here's Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harden from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The creativity of an artist. That's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
On the wing, Brooks. Pounded by Harris. Jackson on the wing. 3-pointer. That shot off the mark. And Philadelphia the other way now. Outside Harden. Pass to Harris. Brooks against Harden. Here's Dedmon. Outside for Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Drives to the hoop. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Heady play to draw the foul by Jackson Jr. Remember, his dad was an NBA player, part of why he's got a great hoops IQ.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. And so Jackson nails both of them. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Milton passes to Maxey. Now Harrell. Back to Maxey. Pass to Melton. Harrell with it. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. The drive by Brooks. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Here's Milton. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Xavier Tillman is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Aldama in at the 3 spot.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
That one misses. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Great positioning on the putback.
Harrell simply is a ferocious rebounder. Great tenacity in fighting hard for the board and then finishing the play for his team.
Aldama, no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Maxey passes to Harrell. Now Maxey from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis trailing here. Jones, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Melton. Back to Maxey. Melton left side. Wide open look. And the jumper falls for him. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now Jones, covered by Milton. Jones, the pass to Kennard. Shoots over Maxey. Kennard can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Here's Maxey. 6 to shoot. Pass to Niang. It's tipped. And here's Jones. It's Tillman, high post. Kennard, right side. The 3. The rebound by Melton.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Harrell, no good. And Memphis shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Back to Clark. Kennard outside. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
From downtown, here's Tillman. Kennard outside. Pass to Aldama. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harrell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Milton, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Pass to Kennard. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
58 seconds left in the first half. Left side Bane launches it, buries it from 3. Bane's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Milton passes to Harrell. Now Maxey. Milton up top. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Niang. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Melton misses. Memphis leading. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they get it back.
Philadelphia foul. Shake Milton. That's his first personal foul. 13.
No good on that one.
Shooting from Memphis, Stephen A.
He hits the second from the line. 17 seconds left in the half. Outside Harden. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's got 13 now.
Well, that's what James Harden does. He scores the basketball as well as anybody, doing what he does best.
He got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter. Right. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Tobias Harris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's P.J. Tucker, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Moran. Jackson on the wing. And Morant gets double teamed. On the wing, Brooks. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Embiid.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Pass to Harris. Back to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Well, give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
The Sixers trailing. Here's Harden. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Back to Morant. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And it's Harden, that time on the assist by Harris. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Morant. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Brooks outside. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks with it. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Brooks has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Harris finds Harden. Now Embiid. Over Adams. Embiid can't hit. Morant against Tucker. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Embiid with it. Guarded by Morant. Embiid passes to Harden. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Deflects the pass. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Tucker. Outside Harden. Back to Tucker. Pass to Harris. And here's Harden. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Shot's good by Morant.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now Dedmon. Harris with it. Now here's Tucker. Launches a 3. And the 76ers another 3.
Tell you what, for a guy who's inconsistent from 3, Tucker's showing you he can be scary out there at times for a defense.
Jackson with a screen on Tucker. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And then Harden with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Timeout called. Memphis. The Grizzlies have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Jones drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Jones has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Back to Maxey from outside the arc. No good there. He gets it up. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis, Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Aldama in at the small forward position. And so he makes both from the line.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Doubled by Milton. To the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Philadelphia has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Melton. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside Milton. Now Maxey. He takes it in. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Flushes it down to finish the break.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Niang. Melton outside. Going inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Third team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
Substitution on the previous play is under review.
Area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for Tucker. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Oh, stolen by Embiid.
Hey, you can only give one defender the steal in the stat sheet, but I think both guys had an impact there.
And Harden with the slam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Outside Morant. Driving inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Melton.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Harden can't hit. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Adams inside. Melton covers. Adams shot's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
Harden against Morant. Here's Embiid. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds now. Dedmon against Jackson. Pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. Takes it inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Harden pass to Maxey. Inside. Oh, stolen by Morant. Pass to Brooks. Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And here's Melton. Stolen by Jackson. Right side Bane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Harris is checked in for the Sixers. Tucker comes in for Maxey. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Pass to Adams. Outside Morant. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there's been nothing but buckets in this one.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he makes both free throws.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Harden with it. He's picked up by Bane. And stolen by Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. He gets the first, and that brings him within 5.
At the line for your Sixers.
And Embiid drops them both.
Yeah, welcoming the pressure. Joel Embiid with a chance to prove himself here.
And here's Memphis. Three-pointer, Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Harden from outside. Laces one from 3.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jaron, you've shown your...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA.
matchups in this league, and tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get two defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes, they communicate at a high level, and they play with a ton of heart. I expect this to be a physical, grinded-out kind of game.
Kind of old school, then.
Who doesn't love some old school?
That's right. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Bain with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Brooks with the bucket.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. He feeds it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Morant against Mitchell. Passes it to LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. Pocket 4. Morant with the steal. Jackson looking around. In the corner, it's Bain. Back to Jackson. Latrey gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got 5.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
It's Morant in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now, here's Mobley. Now, here's Mitchell. Driving in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Now, here's Mitchell. And he goes big with the tug right over Ja Morant.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Bain against LeVert. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Here's Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And up to this point upon the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Bain for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the rejection by Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Back to Bain. Outside Jackson takes the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. Count the basket.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Morant against Mitchell. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Jackson.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Morant outside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Garland looking it over. Traps in the tray.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Clark outside. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He got the double. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 3-point lead on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Kennard. He's out there with Jones. And it's Clark in at the power forward position. Garland. With the bucket.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize, but I love his aggressiveness.
Kennard for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Cleveland leading by 5. Outside Garland. Wade outside. The kick out to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Clark. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. The pass to Aldama. And he lays it straight in. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Wade. Here's Lopez, second chance shot, and boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Jones against Garland. Clark kicks to Jones. Inside. Here's Tillman. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. Kennard for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Cavaliers leading. Green finds Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Kennard for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. 1:43 left in the second quarter. They kick it out to Green. From deep three-point range. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different...
The previous play is
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones. And he's good on the first of three. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he makes all three. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Back to Allen. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Mitchell left side. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Allen's shot is off.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And Adams with the slam.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit, and the three ball is good. Mitchell's got 15 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
You know John Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Mitchell outside. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer. A lot of give and take between these sides. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
We've got Okoro. Karis LeVert is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 4 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Pass to LeVert. Allen with the screen for LeVert. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. They shoot again. Okoro shot is off. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Allen passes to Mitchell. Allen a screen on Bain. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. With his first shot attempt. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 3. The Grizzlies shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
Here's Allen to the left side wing. Here's Okoro. Adams, some nice D.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Left side, Bain, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Okoro. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Mitchell finds LeVert. Cranes the three-pointer.
Guys, you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it. An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
But just no way for the D to handle it. Mitchell wide open. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Jackson passes to Morant. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Morant's got 11.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Shot clock at 3. Back to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Left side, Jones. Passes it to Kennard. Clark sets a screen for Kennard. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Right side, Garland. Over in the corner, Green. The shot comes out, and Memphis the other way now. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Memphis moving that ball around. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Clark against Garland. Now here's Wade. Defense right on him. Here's Lopez. It's Clark with the rebound. Kennard on the wing. Back to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
There's Garland. And no good on the last second attempt this time. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Luke Kennard out there with Jones. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the small forward. The three from Garland. Kennard with the rebound.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Back to Clark. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Green, the pass to Garland. Shoots the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Garland kicks to Lopez. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. That free throw, good from Kennard. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Cleveland has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell dishes to Allen. From deep. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Brooks from outside. Morant outside. And another miss by Memphis. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Jackson finds Bain. It's Morant in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right out.
For 3, Mitchell. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. And too long on the shot. Memphis leading by 7. In the corner, it's Bain. Back to Jackson. There's the 3. And they get it back. Morant kicks to Jackson. Here's Adams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Now, here's Okoro. Adams defending. Back to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stolen by LeVert. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. It's up a three. And Bain pulls it down. Memphis leading. Brooks with no one around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Adams down low. Mobley's there. Brooks outside. Here's Morant with the drive. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Morant right side. Outside Jackson. Morant with it. So it's Memphis picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
A look at the 76ers starting group. We've got James Harden. P.J. Tucker is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Maxey, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that Caris LeVert can flat out score the basketball. I think the key for him moving forward is just become more and more efficient because the ability is there.
Both free throws good for LeVert.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
And Tucker gets it to go.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Mitchell against Maxey. A good look from Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Mitchell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Harden. Pass to Dedmon from behind the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Mobley, a screen on Maxey. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. The rebound by Embiid.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And then Harden with the jam.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
For 3, Allen knocks down the triple. Allen's got 5. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Harden with it. Picked up by Allen. Embiid inside. Mobley's on him. And the basket by Embiid.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack. He sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Pass to LeVert. The 3-ball. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Now here's Harden to the left side wing. Here's Tucker. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
The BA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dwayne Dedmon.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Count it. Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The Sixers leading. On the attack, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
It's a scary sight when Embiid's coming down the lane. Not a man you want to get in the way of.
Going inside.
Oh! Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Pass to Dedmon. Now here's Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The three from Mitchell drops in the three.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Dedmon. Give him 8. Back to Harden. The three. Another three for Philadelphia.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 11. Jacks up a three. Drains the triple. Mitchell's got 14.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Tucker inside. Here's Dedmon. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Sixers ahead. Man, it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Darius Garland is out there with Danny Green. Then there's Cedi Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. You know, in baseball, Graham, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. BA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Garland. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Harris finds Milton. Garland against Harris. The kick out to Milton. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to Osman. Back to Garland. Lopez, the screen on Milton. Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Melton passes to Milton. Here's Niang. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Garland. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
High post Harrell. Here's Niang. From outside, off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To me, Cedi Osman is a great reminder of how international the game is today. This guy is a Turkish citizen. We know he's
who's had a ton of success playing for their national team.
Now here's Milton. Harrell is doubled. Back to Milton. It's good, and the sweet setup from Harrell. Milton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here in the NBA, Osman has had his share of success as well, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's proven to be a real asset for this team. Something of a gap filler. He can give you a lot with whatever minutes he gets. He'll contribute on the glass, he can score it, and he's certainly a quality passer.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Wade. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out to Harris. Melton outside. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Harrell passes to Harris. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Garland for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Garland's got 12 points.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
It's stolen by Garland. Down low. Stolen by Melton. Outside Milton. There's 49 seconds left to play in the half. Harris outside. To the inside. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Lopez against Tucker. Lopez passes to Garland. And it's blocked by Dedmon. Here's Embiid. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
What concentration from the process. Embiid not fazed at all by the bump.
Pass to Osman. There's the triple. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After
your Cavaliers, 76. The 76ers, 43.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Dwayne Dedmon, James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's PJ Tucker, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Nails it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 8.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Caris LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips, and he's ready to roll.
Now here's Dedmon. Give him 8 points now. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Maxey. Here he goes. And he comes up with a bucket. Maxey's got his first points of the game.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
LeVert, that's good.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Now here's Harden. He has 7. Embiid from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Now here's Harden. Back to Dedmon. Pass to Harden from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Pass to Dedmon. And here's Embiid. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
He's perfect from the line this time.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course he makes good use of it.
Outside for LeVert, who takes the 3, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Pass to Harden. Outside Tucker. Allen against Harden. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Garland against Melton. Right side Garland. 4-3. And Milton pulls it down. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Melton. To the middle. Here's Harrell. Up and in on the layup. Harrell's got 6.
And that's how Harrell gets his offense. Being tougher and more physical than the guys trying to stop him.
Now here's Green. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Inside, the kick out to Milton. To the wing on the left. Here's Niang. Over to the left wing. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Garland against Milton. Pass to Wade. Fires the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Milton passes to Harrell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Harrell's got 4 points this quarter. Milton against Garland. There's the drive, and finished off by Garland.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Here's Harrell. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Danny Green is out there with Darius Garland. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Lopez from the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Wade. Outside Garland. Fires it. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Now here's Melton. Down low. Here's Harrell. The Cavaliers pull it in. Garland with the ball. Harrell picks him up. Harrell against Garland. Pass to Wade to take the lead. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge,
the previous play is under
many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Leaping up to hammer down the alley-oop. Embiid's impressive court awareness on full display there.
Up top, Allen. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. And there it is for him. Mitchell's got 27 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And Tucker gets it to go.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And here's Mitchell. Allen in the high post. Outside for Mitchell. Puts up a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Harden, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
This team leans heavily on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
Here's Mitchell. The shot comes out. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. 3D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Second shot opportunity. LeVert passes to Allen. Back to LeVert. The 3 from Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 33 points.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
One thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
outside Mitchell. From deep three-point range, it's another three for Cleveland.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Harden from outside. That one is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. For three, Allen. They grab their own miss. And Mobley gets it to go.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
LeVert left side. This one for three. Counted from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The three from Mitchell. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really...